Most men are so simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most
Mm. Why wouldn't he choose her? I think this is similar to a video we did. Yeah. What men want, right? Yeah. I think what men want. And the list is quite repetitive because men want some very simple things. So, we just need to keep repeating it and drumming it into your heads so that you get it. So, my guy, what do you have to give? Let's see. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. Man, this topic keeps coming back. But I think that a point that maybe we miss sometimes is like, yes, we understand that, men in general have certain standards that they look out for in, relationships and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But also we have to admit that men are not a monolith, right?
They're not the what?
They are not a monolith. They are not a one thinking block. They have different men have different preferences. Okay. So a man might appreciate and admire an educated woman, right? A woman that carries her okay, it's not about how you carry yourself, but say a woman with a higher education that has a higher paying job, managerial or otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
To say a woman that it's gonna just be that has more inclination to wifely duties, right? And just want to be home. So I think that you should know what you want as a man, right? Be sincere and be honest and truthful to what you want, your desires, and go for it, right? Because the landscape has changed now, right? We have working women, working man. Everybody has a dream, ambitions that they chase, right? So some men are very comfortable with a higher educated woman, with a really really demanding job, and they could hire a help, to take care of the things that the woman would have taken care of, and you're totally content with that, So we also have to acknowledge that, there are men, like that, to the point where even if the woman wanted to be like, say, honey, don't worry about it. It's cool. We're going to get somebody else to do it. Because I recognize your effort. I know you're tired. You don't have to go through all that. And it's okay. And it's cool. So it works for some folks. It doesn't work for others. The men who just would demand that, or who would more prefer that the woman, does, all the traditional, wife stuff for them. So I think we should acknowledge that there are men out there who have different preferences in women, and there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever works for you is the best fit for you. You go for it, man. What you think?
Okay, I buy into that, but I feel like what this conversation is about is not really too broad. It's very specific. Like, right, how do you talk to your man? You understand? So I get what you mean. But
man.
If you're a working class woman and I live with that, I appreciate that, I want that kind of woman, and you talk to me nasty, you don't bring out respect, you don't talk to me and make me feel like, yo, that's my woman. She sees me as the man I want to be seen as. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a housewife. It doesn't matter if you're a career woman. It doesn't. You're
just a horrible person.
So
nobody wants that.
Exactly. So I think the basic thing is we are looking for a certain kind of treatment, no matter who you are. You see, and it is easier. It is easier found in traditional women That is the whole shift. It's not like men are looking for only traditional women. There are working class women who still have that mindset of, oh, I know how to treat my man. I know how to talk to my man. Even if he is wrong and I am right, I know how to address it. I know not to go, head on head collision with my man. I know how to talk to her. I know when to talk to, even though she's a boss, but she knows how to come home and talk to a man, not come and be a boss at home. So these are the things that I think this conversation is about. Because, you can still go and take a very, let's say a woman from a very deprived community and say, oh, I'm going to take care of her. She's going to be my everything and I'll groom her. And even that woman can disrespect you. It's not like even.
Yeah.
Those women still disrespect.
Yes,
It doesn't matter.
Higher education and bad behavior do not correlate. They're mutually exclusive, right? It doesn't matter what you are. If you're a horrible person, you have a bad attitude, you have a bad attitude.
And you are just educated.
Right. So so I think it doesn't, it doesn't really affect the thing. And I agree with you. Who would want to be in a relationship with a horrible person, right? No matter what. So if you're okay, I see there are other qualities, that you would find in a woman, but you prefer that, your woman would be highly, all these other qualities.
And more.
All these other qualities, being respectful, being loving, talking softly to your husband and all that, all that included,
and being somebody, peace.
You just have to, you just have to.
We are very privileged to have sponsors that allow us to use their space for our podcast. Now, this is Classic Frame and Design Print and Finish. Now, these companies are separate but work in collaboration. Classic Frame is a company that prints, frame, and would deliver to your location wherever you are in Ghana. If you want to print any picture from your phone, from albums, old pictures that you want to restore, Classic Frame can do that for you and send it anywhere you are in Ghana. This is their space, and you can see some of their works behind me. Same as Design Print and Finish, which is also an interior decor company that could come to your house and offer you consultation service and show your spaces or show you ideas that you can have in your spaces, like what we have behind us. They would create it and install it for you from beginning to the end. They will discuss with you and give you so many ideas. So if you have anything like this that you want to do, we would be happy if you patronize these companies because they support us to bring these podcasts and these conversations to you. So enjoy it, use them. Let's get back to the show.
Have all those features.
Just have to have all features. They're an add-on, right? So it'd be like, I really like these qualities. There's the values, your personal values. I admire them. I want to have them. Also, you're high educated and you are like an accomplished woman in maybe business or whatever, and even politics, whatever. And that's the kind of person that some people want.
And that is, let's get it clear, that is the icing on the cake. That is not the cake itself. Do you get me?
Yeah, not the cake.
Yeah. That is what I want to get across. Like these other things, the education, that.
Nobody
is the icing
saying,
on the cake.
Nobody's saying go get a higher education and be uncouth.
No. So if you have those things, it's just the icing on the cake because she was saying like we don't really care or we are not really looking for those things. Like those are the things we want you to bring to the relationship. If you have it, oh, thank God, I got a very classy woman, educated woman, very respectful, very demure, and all these things. Oh, thank God,
educated, with
respect and all that. How to take care of
right. That I'm saying, not just there are women who have higher education who just want to be home. Right? So I'm talking about higher highly educated,
Mhm.
right, with say a budding career,
Mm-hmm.
right, in whatever field, right? She's accomplished, she's
In
ambitious.
oil and gas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So highly educated and working,
Yes.
right? Not just highly.
But even still, I'm saying that is not the real kick. That is not the kick. That is the icing on the cake. Yeah. Because honestly, if you're a man and that's what you're looking for, fine. But honestly, men are not looking for women to provide for them. So what you have, as in your money, your wealth, that is not what a few percent, obviously, a few percent will be looking for that. Like, I want a rich woman. Hey, hey, but that's now, I think a few percent
What,
will,
so that he could feed off of her.
Nanga.
So it's exclusively feed off of her.
Yes, because there are women who are masculine and who would have that feature of taking care of a man, and you, the man, would have
You just be a wife.
Yes, it's there, but it is not the majority. You see, so we shouldn't pretend like
Strange.
it doesn't. Oh, it's not strange. Shit. House husband. You know, those things they house husband, the woman working class, very accomplished.
Wow.
The guy is cool, being home and being a house husband, and the woman will come. Hello, dear, are you home? How are you doing? How was your day today? Then you'd be like, oh, honey, can I get your back? Oh, and
Is my food ready?
yep, your food is ready. It's in the
You clean the kitchen.
No, but not that bad. I think maybe there will be a house help or something, you know. So,
I can't.
but I think these things exist, and I'm sure there'll be like lots of examples if we ask. Like there'll be
Lots of it.
Yeah, sure. Charlie, men too want soft life. Oh, that's not way.
That's
Look,
not-
I mean, your soft life.
But-
How I go chop?
That doesn't define a man in my book.
Yeah, it's just that you see, chopping that money, it's like you're chopping your balls. You know? Yeah, I feel like you're just chopping your balls. Like, how can
that
you?
is not masculine.
Yeah,
So-
you know. But I'm telling you, there are men who would
Right.
be cool.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So yeah, let's know in the comments what kind of woman are you looking for as a man? What kind of attributes, rate higher than others? Does education, does finance of a woman and all these things, doesn't matter? Or
Does it matter to you?
you, the
No,
people,
I'm asking you.
yes, and I make kind of, so that is not the cake, that is the icing on the
Oh,
cake.
okay.
So it matters
Yeah.
because cake with icing and everything is nice. Just the cake alone is dry,
Yeah.
But with the icing, everything,
Yeah.
and the cherry on top,
Yeah.
perfect. You see. So if you get a full package there, you go take. But if you don't, there are certain things that you don't want to miss in a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we've just discussed. And Charlie, leave comments. Let us know what your deal is. What you want, what you don't want, what is a deal breaker, and what is a deal maker. We out. I'm Banks.
I'm Omega.
Peace.
Matters way less than you thought it would.
Anybody who gets on your nerve, no one is truly able to take up the space in your mind or have that much power.
And how did you adapt this attitude in life?
I just simply told them a poem. No one is exactly like you. From the beginning of time, we're all created different. That's why you're one of a kind. I've had my ups and downs just like everyone else. Through all the trials and tribulations, I had to learn to love myself. I'm a better person now. I see from a different view. You have to teach people how to treat you. It's only a matter of time, so know that you've been told. No one gets younger. You hope to get old. We try to make plans and make everything fit. No matter how you think, you have nothing to do with it. Yesterday was the past, today's just begun. Tomorrow's a mystery and not promised to anyone. You'll always have memories regardless of your status or wealth. It's an amazing feeling when you learn to love yourself.